Hello. It was my birthday last week, and if you follow me on social media, you might have seen that I went on a little trip. The idea came from this. When I lived in San Francisco a couple years ago, I also went on a little birthday trip. I went camping in Mendocino, and I only went there with my book, my Fuji, and a film camera. It was so fun, very relaxing, and I got to take so many photos that I wouldn't normally take. So this year, instead of going somewhere far or somewhere a little more fancy, I wanted to do that again. So I went to Big Bear with my camera, a book, and I had a surprisingly amazing time. And while I do videos on street photography, because I was in the mountains and this wasn't necessarily street photography-ish, I decided to call this a photo diary. I photographed this cafe one time, but I didn't really do a good job. I was in a hurry, the weather was really bad. I mean, it wasn't any better on this day, but it was bad, it was cold. And also because it was my first time there, I didn't know what to expect, which partially is exciting, but at the same time, when I go somewhere, I want to know what I'm taking photos of before I go there. You know, sometimes when you're driving and you're hungry, you just gotta do it. And because I'm from East Coast, where I'm more familiar with Shake Shack, is In-N-Out better than Shake Shack? Yes. I think I went through 6 different seasons when I was driving there. It was raining, it was foggy, and then it got sunny, and then it got rainy again, and a little bit of sleet somewhere. I wish I took more pictures of the nature, but because of the weather and also because I didn't want to lose the sunlight completely when I get there, I was kind of in a hurry. The challenge was this. When I went camping in Mendocino a couple of years ago, I didn't really get to take a lot of indoor pictures. It was also the same day as this, but 2 years before, and the sun was setting the moment I got there. And in the morning, I wanted to check out nearby areas, so I didn't really get to take a lot of interior pictures. But this year, I had about an hour of sunlight. I kind of wanted to take advantage of that and take some detailed pictures. My original plan was to cook outside. Start a fire, cook while smelling the firewood, have some wine, and just relax. But because of the heavy rain, I wasn't able to make a fire that night. Instead, I brought everything inside and started cooking. Are these the photos I hoped for? Not really. But I wasn't too disappointed because I thought about cooking outside the next morning. But we'll see what happens. I couldn't really go to sleep at night, so I went on Google Maps to see what was nearby. Which lake should I go to? What should I photograph? Is there an attraction I should check out? While I was searching, I found a breakfast place, and although I had all of my breakfast ingredients ready to go, I decided to go out for a drive and take some pictures. This is one of the places that is absolutely beautiful in person, but I just didn't know how to photograph. I think I did an okay job. I just didn't want to make it a little too cliche by having a lot of reflections on the water and making it look like a Bob Ross painting. Just like the drive I had from LA to Big Bear, I went through so many different climate changes. And when the sun eventually came out, I stopped the car and took some nature photos, which is something I'm not used to doing. But I just wanted to capture the space I'm in, the environment I'm in. The sun, the trees, the clouds, everything was so beautiful. I wish I was a better nature photographer, but it's something I don't usually do. Oh yeah, this guy was a nice little surprise. My photos were a little different this week, but I hope you enjoyed everything as much as I did, and I'll see you next week. Oh, I know we're a day behind, but happy Thanksgiving.